Welcome to this tutorial where we will cover everything you need to know if you want to use the infinite value asset. Once the asset is installed in your project, using it is very easy. Let's create a new int_val, short for infinite value. This is the main structure of the asset. You can simply treat it like any other value type, an int, a float, or whatever. It will hold any value you would realistically need to use, as big or as small as you want. We can assign a base value for it using any C# primitive value type, for example a float, or using one of the parse methods. We can then apply operation on it like any other value type. Let's look at the result in the inspector. The value gets serialized and have a specific drawer. You can unfold it by clicking the arrow or double-clicking the label. Here, you can see the raw representation of the value. Here, you can edit directly the fields that are used to store any number, digit, and an exponent. Here, you can call different methods to edit the value. And here, you can see the different properties of the int_val that you can access in your script. You may have noticed a unit G appearing when displaying the number. You can edit this and many other things by accessing the configuration file. You can easily change how an int_val will be represented by default and customize the inspector drawer by editing things here. But what if you wanted the user of your application to input an infinite value? To do this, we are going to use the int_val input fields component. Let's create a regular input field and add the component to it. In here, you can override the default representation of an int_val. For example, we can change the culture so that the user can type the number in its own language. In here, you can define what the user can type and how should we handle invalid text. You can let the user type anything, or force him to type only integer, positive number, etc. You can also have a list of UI components that will be interactable only if the number is valid. Check this box if you want to replace the user inputted text with a clean int_val representation when he is done typing. And finally, you can check the current state of the component here. That's it! As you can see, the infinite value asset is pretty easy to use. Additionally, it comes with the mat_int_val and interpolate_int_val classes and the complete demo. You can see all about it by checking the documentation and public API in the description. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll do awesome games with this asset.